formally you might hear terms like informal supports or natural supports, but really at the end of the day, it takes a village. And I think very much for us that translates to our role and responsibility to help families create that village. We want that extra advocacy for parents as they navigate life now and in the future.
My supports started off not originally being my natural supports. They ended up being like staff at the school, coaches from the football team, basketball team, etc., the principal, the neighboring church that's across the street. So the thing that I needed help by me being a single mom of boys, I asked around and the support came.
As times are always going to be really difficult, and as parents, we need folks to call on for support and guidance and babysitting and an extra meal or a ride. And so all of those things are really critical, well beyond things that social workers and therapists and case managers and parent educators can do for families and for parents.
Most of the time, even with myself, not knowing how to pick and choose the supports, I found out it was people that would step up, like the gym teacher, that would come and get one of my sons because he had so much energy he would not sit down, and just like taking him a walk around the school building for like 5 or 10 minutes helped a lot. So he actually started looking forward to that, which created a connection. That was like when he was like in 3rd grade, and that person is still involved. The guy who was the manager at Wendy's, just become from going in, getting a Frosty for good behavior on a Friday, establishes relationships.
School or sports or in the community or on the bus or in the neighborhood or at home. And so I think she just had a way of really engaging people into her story and into her family beyond maybe a role that they were appointed to do or paid to do. Just being able to have the confidence to ask is a lot of times the first and most hardest step. It's our job to try to teach that skill and that strength to parents who don't have the confidence or bravery to ask and be so bold at times.
Usually the person that's asking for help or showing signs that help is needed and not wanting to ask because nobody wants to be judged. They don't want their children to be judged. They don't want their parenting skills, to be questioned. You just offer and maybe find different techniques on how you would offer that help. Babysitting, showing up at a basketball game. I've invited friends. We'll show up at birthday parties. Mm-hmm. the whole nine. So
I think from Sheila really watching how she engaged with the supports, I think it wasn't a one-way street. To give is to receive, and so likewise, I think she was just as involved, supportive of those people's children or what was going on in their lives.
Like I said, the therapists to football coaches, basketball coaches, the neighborhood pastor, you name it. All of these people are supports.
We want families to have people who really know them, that they're like-minded, they represent their culture and who they are, and people that are not paid to care and not paid to be in their lives. And those are the people that can offer the wisdom and the ongoing support well beyond folks, in the system, and professionals like us are going to be involved.